Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, The Rick Files. In this video, I'm gonna share with you some survival tips on how you can bounce back if you ever lose your job because of this pandemic. I lost my consultancy job last year, and I'm gonna share with you my personal experiences, how I dealt with it, and how I got my mojo back. But before we dive in, if you enjoy watching this video, please don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up and also share. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Losing one's job is a devastating experience. It can paralyze you and affect you mentally, emotionally, physically. So when I lost my consultancy job last year, it put myself and my family in some very difficult circumstances. That leads us to survival tip number 1. Grieve if you must. You just lost your job. It's a big deal. It's okay not to feel okay. But my advice, don't stay in that state for too long. Try to snap out of it the sooner the better. Like what happened in my case, I was just lucky that, I got myself busy taking care of my mom, my dad, and my brother. So I have something to do at home. Find the silver lining. That's my survival tip number 2. There's always one or a couple of things that you can look forward to or be grateful for. Like for example, in my case, I was so thankful that none of my loved ones or my friends or people that I know got sick from this pandemic. So that is something to be really grateful for. I mean, especially now that, health is wealth. And I also thought that maybe I was meant to do something else, and now I have all the time in the world to explore. Going into my survival tip number 3, immediately after I lost my job, I started looking for a new one. I activated my LinkedIn, I joined all these job boards, I contacted all the headhunters that I know. I was just applying pretty much every single day, and I lost count how many jobs I applied for. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think over 300 and counting. But you know what happened? I'm always the best man, but never the groom. I get shortlisted, I get interviews, but none of them has made a concrete job offer. So what did I do? I said to myself, you know what? If there are no takers, I'm going to create my own opportunity. And that's exactly what I did. And I said to myself, hey, hang on a second. I'm good at public speaking. I love sharing tips to people. I love inspiring people. So I thought of creating my own channel on YouTube. And that's exactly why I did this channel. It's because I'd like to be able to share my thoughts, inspire people, and in the process, I can also reach a wider audience. As an example, guys, I don't know if you see it in the news, these guys who used to be baristas, but they lost their work because of the pandemic. And look at what they did. They actually created their own coffee truck, or what you call this, mobile coffee shops. And that leads me to my survival tip number 4, seeking and finding your true passion. That's so important, and that's the very reason why I did this channel, because I love to be able to speak to people. I'd like to be able to inspire people, and I know this is a great medium where I can speak to you and be able to share my thoughts. And if I can inspire you, then I have succeeded. That's exactly what those baristas did. They didn't wait any longer. They created their own opportunities, and they went through with their true passion. My survival tip number 5, don't wait for the time that you feel you are ready, because that will never come, guys. Trust me. It happened to me. So go for it now, even if you're not ready. You're gonna stumble along the way. You're gonna have some hiccups along the way, but who cares, It's your life. Just go for it, and you're gonna be good at it eventually anyways. And my survival tip number 6, change is the new normal. The sooner that you will accept it, embrace it, and live it until it becomes your new way of life, the better you will be. Trust me on this one, guys. Because no matter what setbacks you will experience down the road, it will be a lot easier because you know that things could change in a blink of an eye, just like what happened to us with this pandemic. That's why, you know what? Make it your own, your new way of life. After all, we never know when is this gonna end, but I know there will be the end in sight. Better days will be ahead of us. Just like what I said in my first ever video, that we're all in this together, guys. Someday soon, we will be able to visit and kiss and hug our loved ones again, and be able to go out with our friends again, and hang out with them, and have coffee with them, and have a good laugh with them. And COVID-19 will just be in our rearview mirror. And when that happens, you are so ready because you have embraced change and you have lived change as a new way of life. And last but not the least, live in the moment because life is too short to waste. That's all I'm saying, guys. I'm also not saying that you stop applying for work if you're looking for a new job, because I still do up to this very day. Unless, of course, you have a business that you can start right away, because I know that the day job can pay the bills, right? But in the meantime, just do what you have to do and be damn good at it, because you know what? Everybody loves a winner. Alright guys, I wish you all the very best in your quest for that next job or new job or the perfect job even. But until then, just do what you have to do. You know, go with your gut, seek your passion and do it, because you can't be in the holding pattern for too long. Because just like an aircraft, you will run out of fuel eventually, and that's not gonna be good, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video. In the meantime, please stay safe, guys. Take care of yourself and each other. Bye for now.